The following video was created before the Merseyside arrest and before the bail restrictions were put in place. Enjoy the following video.
And if you're wondering what War's talking about, because I've just picked recording back up, I asked the guy in there, the young lad, if it could be any Power Ranger, what colour would it be? And he said pink.
Yeah, pink Power Ranger.
Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It is Audit in Yorkshire. I am here in Harrogate today with West Audit Report, and we are at a place called Labcorp Drug Development. Now, this place does all kinds of stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, experimenting with animals, monkeys, beetles.
The experiment on
animals.
There
might even be guinea pigs, if I remember rightly.
The experiment on animals, dogs, beagles, monkeys.
They have a section that deals in human tissue as well, so they'll get organs that they can practice on or deal with.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff, guys. All kinds of. I mean, I've been reading some reviews and a little bit of stuff about this company, and am I right in thinking it can do good? Yeah.
Without a lot of the testing, we might not get a lot of the medicines that we already have.
Exactly.
But how many times do they have to test them? I'm not an expert in this field, but I just know about what they do.
That's the exact same thing I was going to say. The only thing I do disagree on, guys, is the testing on animals. Obviously, this place, like I said, I'm going to get into information a little bit more in depth for you. But this place has had protesters and all kinds of people from all over the country.
Over the years, I've had protesters here when it used to be part of Covans.
Yeah.
So I don't know about now.
As well. This company is American owned, so we're going to go into all that information as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my gimbal up. Not my gimbal, I'm going to set my tripod up, so I'm going to be taking some pictures as well while I'm here. And then we're going to be going into it a little bit more in depth. But we have just got here, obviously there's private property, trespassers will be prosecuted signs up, which doesn't mean nothing. It don't make a difference to me.
As you can see down there, the building's in brown with a red and green. There's a lot of little labs in them. These are more administrational and some small labs in there.
Yeah.
They're dotted all over the place, and the bigger labs are over the back near the kennels and the warehouses where the animals are kept.
This is it, you see, and you can't get in because it's all tight sealed, tight shut, big gates.
Yeah. You're actually walking in there around the back, you can hear the beetles from barking.
Yeah,
constantly.
The security.
Yeah.
But what they don't know is that I have the judge with me today, guys. You see that smile on Mr. War's face. So what we are going to do is we're going to spend a couple of minutes just hovering round front, making ourselves our presence known. And see what kind of initial interaction we get, guys. You capturing my image there, pal? Are you capturing my image?
We're just watching the premises.
Are you capturing my image? Are you recording me?
Yeah.
For any particular reason?
Just for our safety and for your own.
For your safety?
We're just seeing what's going on.
Well, I'm down there, pal, and you're up here, so what's not safe?
Huh?
What's not safe? I'm down there, you're up here.
We're just seeing that images have been recorded of staff. We're just seeing what's going on.
Do you have CCTV cameras?
Yeah, we've got signage that should report that on the
Are they not capturing our images?
And your
already?
staff.
Doesn't record audio like the cameras do here, so
right, so
just for a second look.
What permission have you got to record me then? Because you haven't come and told me.
Right.
You haven't come and said, oh look, excuse me sir, I'm recording your audio and visually.
Right.
You haven't come and told me, have you?
No. You're collecting data.
You're a data handler, so why haven't you come and told me?
It says on the signs out collecting camera footage.
Does it say on your body that?
Right.
Does it say on your body? You see, if I didn't know, if I wasn't savvy and I didn't know the law, and I didn't know you were filming me, I could have walked off and that's it. You'd have my data on that camera.
So how do we find out about that? How do we get to that information? How can we see the footage?
I'd have to ask someone else for that information.
So they sent you out here with a camera and you don't even understand the full law and the implications of GDPR.
Right.
So what you're telling me is,
you're not trained.
If I want a copy of that, you don't know how I can get it? Is that
not immediately.
Maybe this gentleman knows.
Right.
Do you know how we can get this information?
Does this guy know?
You need to do any
This guy's
conversation
for
with
you
you.
as well. Juno as well.
Yeah.
Juno.
That's what they said in Germany, didn't they? In 1943. Closer.
Juno, can I see your SIA license?
Oh, really?
Not really. Have you got an SIA license?
It's not your business, sir, to ask me questions.
Well, it
If
is.
you've got any problems,
If
just
you
ask.
if you have to have an SIA license to work here, it has to be on display to
Just
the public.
contact management, not me.
Right? Are you in-house security, or do you need an SIA license?
Listen to me, I don't need to
Yes, you do need to tell
continue any
me.
conversation.
Yes, you
with
do.
No, I don't.
Because if you have to, do you have to have an SIA license?
To work in this place?
Yes.
I haven't personally got one.
You haven't got one.
No.
Right.
It's all
So
in-house training. We learned it from a book.
right. So it's in-house then. It's in-house. Is that what you're saying? So they basically give you a job and sent you out, and yeah, just go crack on, do what you want.
We just came to see what was going on.
It's none of your business, though, mate. We're in a public place.
I know, it's just that members of staff are being filmed leaving the premises.
So
we
why
just-
why'd you
Not
come
really
out?
filming staff. Not
Why'd you
interested
come
in
out?
staff. Not at all.
Well, I was just seeing what was being filmed. We saw
Okay, fair
men
enough.
with cameras by the gates. I think that's
We're
Fair enough
interested
reason
in the
to check.
building, what you do here. Not interested in the people that work here. That's
Okay.
not our problem.
that's fine.
So, would you like to give us any information on what's going on in this building?
No,
No.
You're not going to comment and tell us
I'm
what-
not in a
what
position
it is
to
you're doing.
give on any goings on that happens
All
within
right,
the company.
well-
that's not my position.
Before I continue with my work, I'm going to educate you, right?
Sure.
So you're a data handler, I'm a data subject.
Okay.
Right? So under GDPR, because you work for an organisation,
Yeah.
if you record anybody on that camera, you have to let them know you are recording them. Okay?
Okay.
So they can make, if they wish, a subject access request. Do you think you can remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crack on then, lad. Crack on.
Yeah. It might be in your book.
Right, so we're set up, guys. I'm going to go into a little bit about this place. So LabCorp Drug Development is a contract research organisation headquartered in Burlington, North Carolina, providing non-clinical, preclinical, clinical and commercialisation services to pharmaceutical and biotechnology industries. Formerly called Covance, as West Audit Report pointed out earlier, the company is part of Labcorp, which employs more than 70,000 people worldwide. Labcorp Drug Development claims to provide the world's largest central laboratory network. Labcorp Drug Development has been met by fierce activism from animal rights leaders, including Jane Goodall, for its animal testing procedures. Now, it was founded in 1968 as Environmental Sciences Corporation, and then bought out by Covance in 1996. The CEO is Paul Kirchgraber, is also the MD, and the CIO is Jonathan Schrow. Employees 70,000 plus as of 2020. It's pharmaceutical development, non-clinical, preclinical, clinical and commercialisation services, as we pointed out earlier. So we're going to have a look at the animal health and welfare. So LabCorp Drug Development states its purpose for animal research helps support fundamental studies, toxicology and safety evaluation, production and quality control, efficiency testing and diagnosis in the drug development process. LabCorp Drug Development reports that it has an excellent record of complying with animal welfare regulations. Yeah, like bollocks it does, including the European Council Directive, the US Animal Welfare Act and the requirements set forth by the United States Department of Horticulture and the US Public Health Service policy on the humane care and use of laboratory animals.
So guys,
We say we've got some shirts coming.
looks like it.
So welfare standards. LabCorp Drug Development reports that it continues to improve animal welfare. If that's stringing monkeys up and dogs up and kicking them and injecting them and stuff like that, then
That's what
I don't know how they're improving there, mate. 3 years before the European Commission issued its current regulations on animal habitats, we increased the size of the pens for primates living in our labs in Germany in order to provide them with more comfortable setting. Labcorp Drug Development also shares research on animal welfare topics such as social housing of non-human primates. Labcorp employees have published a code of respect for humane care of animals used in scientific research.
Yeah, they probably do look after them quite well. They probably give them food and water. They give them the basics. They probably have nice pens and that. But at the end of the day, they're still going to put stuff in them. It's still going to hurt them.
Yeah.
And in the name of science, I'm not happy with it.
It sounds to me so. I said I won't go to have I said at the start of this video I've got an opinion on this. I'm going to keep it to myself. But what I am going to share with you guys is, it sounds to me like what these guys are trying to do is justify what they are doing to these poor animals.
I'm trying to see it from both points of view. So
well,
there's a reason for it, and I agree
there's a reason for it.
There probably needs to be this sort of thing, but hopefully there's a governing body oversees this and make sure it's kept to a minimum if it has to be.
But I also think they're trying to justify the niceties as well, because I don't think that no matter which way you look at it, right,
still suffering involved.
They're still suffering animals at the end of the day. It's still cruelty. It doesn't matter what kind of digs they've got, what kind of food they eat, how many times a day they go out for a walk and they play fetch in trees and stuff like that. It's still animal cruelty, and I can't get my head around that, mate.
At the end of the point, I may be wrong in this, but what I've been told and the information I've been given, and I'm bringing forward to this, is at the point where they become non-valuable, as in they can't do any more experiments, they're euthanized and got rid of.
They get euthanized.
That's what I've heard. I don't know if there's truth in that, but I've never heard of them, you know, handing dogs out, you know, dog homes or anything from this place. It doesn't happen.
You know, and these beagles, especially beagles, because I don't know if a lot of people might not know this, but they're actually bred specifically for animal testing because of the docileness and stuff like that, and the temperament. Yeah, and they are basically bred. Now, I'm not talking thousands, I'm talking by the hundreds of thousands a year to be tested on.
Yeah.
And
it's
then
not just this place, is it?
By the time
loads of places.
Yeah,
like
by
this.
the time the 2-year-old, they're euthanized. Now, what kind of life have they had? And yeah, it's not just this place, guys. It just so happens this place, we're in the area where we are today, but there's places all over this country what do this kind of stuff. Yeah. There's Camp Beagle. I'll give Camp Beagle a shout out. Yeah. You know, people have been protesting there for years and years and years. Even Will Young himself has handcuffed himself to gates and.
Yeah, but we're not going to go down and protest. We're not going to protest here. We're just making it known. Yeah. Because we're not protesters.
We're just covering the story, guys. We're just what is it?
Investigating.
Crossing the T's and dotting the I's. Or dotting the I's and crossing the T's. That's what we're doing, and we're letting people know who may not know what is going on in places like this. This is what we're doing. This is our purpose. This is our job for today. So you've got your own opinions, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a little walk a bit further down there, see what's down there, and then I'm going to get some drone footage, guys. So I'm going to pick it back up. So we're just walking down now, guys. We're just walking down side of the building. Can't get in. It's all gated off and stuff. But just wanted to catch. Want to get as much of this place on camera for you guys as I can see before we take the drone up in the sky.
These are the supply warehouses down this end for like the dog feed and all.
So these are supply warehouses. Yeah, supply warehouses for the bananas, fat monkeys.
Fat monkeys. So over the far side of here, the other side of that is more warehousing, and that's where you usually hear the beagles barking. Right. Kind of just over there, away from anywhere else from the main road. So you possibly hear them.
Basically, this is from the Stray Ferret News. Is that a newspaper? The stray ferret. It's online anyway.
Yeah.
So animal rights protesters marched from Harrogate town centre to Labcorp to protest against animal testing. American-owned Labcorp, formerly known as Covance, has tested medicine on animals at Harlow Hill, which is this place,
Yes.
since the 1970s. The company says this helps to develop life-saving and life-enhancing medicine for diseases including cancer, heart disease and diabetes. Demonstrators from Vivisection Exposed gave out leaflets, held placards and banners, and used a microphone to spread their message in the town centre on that day in question. We've got what else have we got here? So this is from activist Jane Rose. She said, "We held a 1-minute silence to remember the animals that had entered Labcorp but didn't get to leave, and all those imprisoned in laboratories around the world. We also remembered Barry Horn, an animal rights activist who died on the 5th of November 2001 after suffering liver failure brought on by numerous hunger strikes." Absolutely mental.
So you know,
Yeah,
we're asking information about how to get hold of the footage. You've got any questions?
No.
What?
Don't come over here acting the big I am.
I wasn't. I was just
Grinning under your little face mask, thinking you're cocky because you've gone and got some information. I already told you that information 10 minutes ago, mate, so what do you want?
I was going to say, if you had any questions, you can contact the security manager.
Don't have any questions.
Okay, that's fine.
Not for neither of you two.
Okay, that's fine.
Bye.
Right, then.
I'm just going to keep watch, that's fine.
We'll keep watch.
Yeah.
What do you think we're going to do? Try and climb over the fence?
You watch everybody that comes up and down here.
No.
Is this not a public right of way?
Of course it is.
So, what are you doing then?
Just want to see what's going on.
This is like borderline harassment.
Okay.
Just go do something.
Right.
Go down there, have a cup of tea or something. Put your feet up. Look like you've been on your feet all day.
It looks like he's just left school, to be honest.
Ah, yeah. I wasn't going to say that.
Oh, I'm not bothering me. You know what I'm like.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what I'm like. So, can I help you, gentlemen?
Not at all.
Right, so disappear then.
Dismissed.
Dismissed.
Bye-bye.
Your services are no longer required.
We appreciate We're not coming in.
But we stay.
You stay.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to stay, you're going to
Make a
abuse
puppet.
me. Like, tell me a joke or something.
Not at all.
You're not
He
going to.
won't know a joke.
You're not going to tell me a
He's
joke.
one at monkey hangers.
I'm telling you, I don't need to keep any conversation with you, so stop and...
You know any magic tricks? Do you know any magic tricks?
You make a banana appear.
You can make a monkey disappear, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a good magic trick. What do you keep looking at your camera for?
Take your mask off and we'll make you famous. Get your Sunday news, eh?
Oh, these guys will be on Sunday news. Trust me. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of interrupted what I was talking to you, what I was talking about
Rudely,
now.
won't they?
Yeah, I think that's.
They can be dismissed.
That's
can't
very
they?
rude of them. Very rude. Yeah.
Got that on a slant anyway. Look like you're drunk.
Anyway, so let's continue. So, Miss Rose says many people in Harrogate didn't know LabCorp existed or thought it, or they even thought it had shut down. She added,
Yeah.
"We gave out facts over a microphone, so residents and visitors of Harrogate could hear the truth and hopefully do some research for themselves to see how animal testing is not helping to find drugs and cures for humans." That's this particular lady's opinion, which she is entitled to. So again, LabCorp employs around 1,400 people in Harrogate, has 180 study rooms and has 15 PhD students working there. Wow.
They're a
The
lot of clever
stray
people.
ferret approached LabCorp for comment,
Yep.
but they have not yet replied. The company previously said it takes very seriously the ethical and regulatory responsibilities to treat research animals with the greatest care and respect. It added testing new drugs on animals is the right thing to do. Right, so that's the Labcorp's opinion, guys.
Yep.
That is Labcorp's opinions. What are your opinions?
Put them in the comments.
Please put them in the comments. Please let me know.
Put them in the comments. Share them with people.
I am itching to know. I want to know what your opinions are. Do you think it's right that they do test on these animals?
Everyone's got different opinions.
Or do you think it's wrong?
But enlighten us.
Do you think they're actually finding new cures? Or do you think they are not? Let us know, guys.
Yep.
What you lot think. What I am going to do, and I'll tell these two, I don't know what they are because they won't identify themselves. Are you security?
Yeah, we're site security.
So you security guard, yeah?
Site security.
Site security.
Yeah.
Right. So what we're going to be doing is because we don't think you're going to let us in for a tour, are you? You're not going to come on. You're not going to let us come in and have a look round, are you?
Round if you wish.
No, we won't.
You're not allowed to do that.
No, unfortunately not.
It's got something to hide, I think.
Yeah. Well, my eye in the sky is going to be going across your building very shortly. Okay. Right. We're going to be getting some aerial footage, video footage. We'll be finding out exactly what's going on behind the scenes. Okay. You have any problems with that?
Right.
He's thinking about it.
It's a drone. Do you have any problems with that? Is that okay?
Well, do you want to wait?
Am I allowed to?
No, we're not waiting.
Okay.
No, I'll wait. I'll wait. I want to know if I can do that or not. I want to know if I have permission.
That's ruffled him. Now what's this guy going to do if I went down there and you stayed here? Split himself in two.
Two of us.
I see that trick.
Right, well, while he goes off to see if he can get permission for me to fly a drone, I'm going to quickly change my battery in my GoPro because it's running down, so I'll pick it back up.
Big boy, yeah, you take it.
Right, guys, we are back up at the main gates, and yeah, I mean, it's like I said earlier on, it's borderline harassment, is this? Because he's followed us back up. But we're going to take the drone up anyway in a minute. I actually really want to wait until he comes back because I want to know if they give me permission or not.
Oh yeah, he's in office now, isn't he?
Is he? Yeah.
Make his life easy coming up here, aren't we? Just going to have a look over here.
Yeah. What an absolute pooper strudel.
Yeah.
Just going to see what this sign says up here. Laboratories Limited. Monitor and records activity in this area for the purpose of crime prevention and detection. All questions regarding the scheme should be addressed to the facilities manager, Covens Labs. Otley Road, Harrogate.
Have we done that? Can I just ask you just to step on power points, please? Is that alright?
Huh? Do you want to stop being so rude, mate?
Sorry?
Do you want to stop being so rude?
I'm not just.
I've just come in to look at
Can I just? I know. I've said. Have you
Right.
taken that? Have you finished with that now?
Well,
can I just
did you not just see me like starting to walk over there?
Hey?
Did you not see me starting to walk over there?
Yeah, that's fine then.
So what are you being so rude for then?
I'm not.
Why are you being rude?
I'm not, but thank you.
You are being rude. You don't have to thank me. I ain't done out for you. I'm not going to do out for you either.
I think he's going to grab someone. So I told him straight.
Oh, let him.
Yeah.
Let him. Anyway, what's crack with drone?
Pardon?
What's crack with drone?
As long as it's in public view, it's not in a crowded area. We'd prefer you didn't fly it, but obviously you're well within your rights to fly it.
Of course we are.
Oh well.
Yeah.
At least we've got a little bit something about them then, haven't we? Well, somebody has in there anyway. He ain't.
Probably a fan anyway. Yeah.
Right.
He struggles with cornflakes.
Yeah. I don't know why it's their responsibility to make sure that it's in my view anyway. That's my responsibility as a drone pilot.
Absolutely.
Got nothing to do with
You're
them.
licensed, you're trained.
Yeah. So we'll see you up in sky. So guys, we're back on the ground, and looks like it's shift changing time. A lot of people leaving.
Oh, a lot of people leaving.
Hell of a lot of people leaving. A lot of cars leaving.
Cars are leaving.
A lot of people leaving.
People are leaving.
Yes guys, so we're going to wrap it up in a minute. War has just got something it needs to document before we leave.
Pardon? I don't understand what you say. I'm not ready. I can read from back there.
Have you got that other one right other side as well?
Just reading your signs, fella. Hand sanitizer. Everyone has to put hand sanitizer on. When they're in the car, they can't reach it. And they're not. Pardon? Question? Can't hear you because of your mask. Yeah. I've got tinnitus, you see, so I struggle to hear properly, and the wind's blowing across it. So yeah, we're going to get off.
Is he not allowed to ask a question? Is that what you're saying?
Said something about crisps. Well, crisps or something you said.
Crisps?
Yeah.
Oh, what, cheese and onion or smoky bacon?
Don't like smoky bacon, me. But I asked about hand sanitizer, he said something about crisps. I don't understand the significance.
Well, it says there, look, visitors and contractors, please use the hand sanitizer provided before entering. Oh, so they do have visitors then?
Oh, they do have visitors. You do have visitors, don't you?
Oh, you do have visitors? All right.
Okay.
Oh, can we be a visitor then?
Nothing wrong.
Yeah, can we visit?
You do have visitors?
Fortunately not. Politely ask you to leave, please.
We're
It's private property.
We're just reading signs, mate. Yeah, but these signs are for public, aren't they?
But this here is private property.
Yeah, but these signs here and them signs there are for public it's public information.
So you would
isn't
expect
it?
public to come in here?
Okay, but we are asking you to leave.
So you'd anticipate,
Oh, no,
you'd
you're asking
anticipate
us,
the
we are
public
leaving.
going from
We are
there
leaving.
to your boundary, which is your gate there.
But there's a
It starts from
right
the
of
gate there.
employment here.
No, your boundary is that gate and that door. Is that door on like a magna lock or something?
I'm not going to reveal any information about that.
Right, so if I went to push that, would it open?
I'm not going to say anything. But you are on private property. Please, can you leave?
These two are very
No, I'm
evasive,
private
aren't they?
property. We are leaving.
What are you being evasive for?
It's a secret. They're not allowed to
Very,
tell us.
very rude, these chaps. I'm just asking a question.
Right.
Literally, I'm just asking a
Secret
question.
we've got.
Okay.
So,
Please, can you leave?
Why
We've
can't-
asked you to
Yeah,
leave
yeah,
multiple
yeah,
why can't
times.
you answer?
It does
We
become
are leaving.
aggravated trespass once we've asked and you
It
refuse to leave.
isn't
Not left.
aggravated.
How's it aggravated?
Not left.
We're not
How's it
We've asked you to
aggravated? Are
leave.
you the landowner?
Pardon?
Are you the landowner?
I am not the landowner.
So you can't ask me to leave them, can you?
I can ask you to leave on behalf of the company.
Section 33 Criminal Justice Act 1972, mate.
Okay.
Applied access.
I can come in here if there's an implied right of access. You aren't the landowner.
I've asked you to leave. This is private.
Yeah, we're leaving.
That's
We're
your boundary.
leaving.
That's your boundary there,
Yeah.
that gate.
It starts from here. That's our gate.
Is it? Right.
Yeah.
Have you got anything to prove it? Any documentation?
Don't have to show you that documentation. We know it's
Well,
private
I'm requesting
property.
to see it.
Okay.
Have you
Press
got
the hard.
like a land registered map?
Yeah.
Pardon?
A land registered map?
I don't have one on me.
Well,
No.
can you go get one?
So there is one somewhere.
Or can you go get blueprints?
Right, okay, I'm going to
I've
go
got,
speak to my
so
supervisor.
I've got a tape measure in my bag.
Yeah, that's where I got one all the front home.
Green zones, public area and office areas, photography prohibited. Yellow zones, labs, photography.
Is this a green zone
photography
or
prohibited.
is it after
Cell
the
phones,
fence?
PDA and BlackBerry devices prohibited.
Not
Who was a
talking.
BlackBerry in 2023?
Not talking, he's got...
Red zones, all AH units and support areas. Photography prohibited. Cell phones, PDAs and BlackBerry devices prohibited.
Is this a red
Personal
zone? then?
articles prohibited. Watches and heavy jewellery as per global. Whatever hell the rest of that means. Have you got? It was a BlackBerry in 2023, mate.
It's an American thing. We've
Huh?
still got them over there.
Yoo-hoo! Any doggies in here? Any monkeys in here? And that is not a racial slur, by the way.
No,
obviously.
no, it's about the animals.
It's about the animals.
Yeah.
That's why we're here,
Because it's indignant. I mean,
To,
it's part of this.
to document things. But yes. I was going to ask him a question, but I forgot. He don't answer questions.
You don't now?
He don't answer questions, does he? Is this a clock in and clock out machine?
What's that do? What'd that do?
Don't answer questions.
What'd that do? Not wrong with a bit of girl power.
No, there's not, guys. There's not. And if you're wondering what War's talking about, because I've just picked recording back up, I asked the guy in there, the young lad, if it could be any Power Ranger, what colour would it be? And he said pink.
Yeah, pink Power Ranger. Wholesome, powerful.
So, just get this very quickly before we go, and then we're going to wrap it up.
These look quite new.
Yeah, they do. It's all key coded, passcodes.
Yeah, look good. Definitely keep.
You've got a red light to stop and a green light to go.
Definitely keep the beagles in.
So this has been Labcorp, guys, in Harrogate, North Yorkshire. I have been your host, Audit in Yorkshire. This has been my co-host, West Audit Report.
Hi guys.
We're going to wrap it up. So, if you enjoyed this video, guys, you know what to do. Please like, comment and subscribe. And drop a comment below. And we'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.